Alright, so today, y'all excuse me for the mess, 'cause I got a toothache, so I can't let no air get to it. But we're gonna take these babies. You can see a little bit. They're just in there, and we're gonna take them. Oh, open it up. I don't want them to fly out. But we're gonna put, so this is the 4 that we hatch. We're gonna put them in with the rest of the chickens. We're not gonna take them out. We're gonna leave them in for maybe about 2 or 3 days, probably more like 3 days. So maybe like Monday, we'll actually let them out late evening. Whenever you introduce chicks to like a new family or brood, they say always wait till evening time, till everything's kind of calmed down, till they're going to sleep. That way they can kind of hang out during the night. So here we go. Let's see, let's turn this around. This one is a little easier to push because they're not that heavy. What I got on top of here to keep them from knocking it off is a nice size weight. You know they got a plant called a toothache plant, and I've been saying for
2 years.
2 years I was gonna buy that from Rare Seeds, and I never bought it. I'm gonna get it this spring though. So.
We used to use that in the Philippines just to rub it in your teeth.
But
And
this one is like you can
put it
in your
inside,
mouth
yeah.
and, like
chew
chew
it.
it, and they're most supposed to numb your mouth up.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, but you put it like it's better to put your just like rub it, and then when it
Like
go,
kinda bust it in your
yeah,
hand,
bust it in your hand, then
like
put
you
it
do like
inside
the
your,
Amazon or something?
put it inside your teeth that got a hole on it, and then it will never make your you won't feel anything.
All right, new
till
baby.
will come out.
New baby. Ah. Everybody move. You only got one daddy up in here. This your children, so don't beat them up. It is getting cold, so when the frost comes tonight, I don't want them to be out here. They will jump up on this, so I won't put this on tonight because I might get maybe a piece of plastic or something, because those chickens will jump on the top of here. So I'm gonna just leave this out. It's an old rug. They got a nice size on them. Got all their feathers, nice size on them.
You gonna go catch some chicken.
Boy, don't go messing with that chicken, boy.
You got stuck. Dirty.
I just don't want to take that top off. I'm gonna slide them in while keeping that top on.
Stay there.
All right. So we haven't been keeping chickens on this side at all. We just actually opened this up. This is where my neighbor kept his at like 2 years ago. So you can see how it's just old manure. What I want to do this year is kind of get all this stuff out here, and we're going to take a lot of those wood chips that we've been getting and putting some of those wood chips down, hopefully for like a deep bedding farm in here and outside. So if we can really start getting some companies to bring us a lot of wood chips, then this will be the place where we'll just mostly dump all our wood chips that we're not using for the high ton or the garden. It'll be all in here so they can do their composting deal. I gotta get that weight to put on top of that, so you just hold on to them.
See, welcome home. Y'all got a new home. Y'all not staying in our house no more.
Put this on the top of here. That way if we get up here and moving it.
And also for safety.
Yeah. I'm gonna come back here later, give them some more water. Look like they're out of water. So we'll come back in about 3 days, and we'll let them out, and we'll see how they do, how they interact. But it'll be kind of like evening time. Hopefully they don't fight them. This is, unfortunately, I can't just keep them inside. So unfortunately, the time that we harvested them, or not the time that we hatched them, I would rather like hatch some January, February, and not right now. So, but we're gonna see what they do. This is our experiment. 4 chickens. We're starting small, and we'll see what they do. So we'll be right back and let you see in about 3 days. So it'll be like Monday next time we come back. So give us a second. So you can see we've separated them, but not separated them. So we took the chicks out how long ago?
2 weeks ago.
Like about two and a half weeks ago. So they get bullied a little bit, but I got them up in this little spot right here, and there's a little crack in the door where only they can get in this area. But you'll see when I go to feed them how they'll be able to come out, and then what I'll do is I'll throw some feed to the bigger birds, and then I'll throw them some feed separately. But I'll show y'all that. How we do them. So that's 4. So that's 4 new chicks that we actually hatched on our own. Hopefully this year coming, we're gonna be able to get about at least, I'm gonna try to go for like somewhere around 12, a dozen, 15, 16, however much we can get. So give them a little bit of feed. They still have some in here. Almost time to move them again. So just like to give them a little bit. So we did have one hen that died here. Just like one day we saw her, the next day she was sick, the next day she was gone. And I actually took her out, and this is what I want y'all to see. I buried her over here. So we have these heavy blocks here, so animals can't really pull that back to get in it. But I'm gonna show you. I started burying my chickens over here to kind of give it this time for it to have time to break down, decompose. So when we plant it this spring, coming spring, we can have some nutrients in it. But you can see something like went crazy. You can look at all this stuff. They just, I don't know what it was or why it was so mad, why it was so destructive. But I did have one here. I planted one, I buried one per se. It was right here somewhere, but I buried it deep. So obviously it got down there and it was smelling that dead, I guess smelling the bones. But I'm sure it had decomposed by now because I did that like months ago. Or maybe they had some bones in there. I don't know. So here's the little babies. They're out now. So you can look. You can see how they're gonna bully them a little bit. The little small ones are the ones with all the energy that can fly because they're not all fat. So what I like to do at first is just throw over. And you can see every day they get a little bit better with them. They don't beat them up as much, or maybe the little hens kind of realize how to move now. Like they've learned a little bit more respect. Besides that little black one, they don't mess with that little black one too much. But those brown ones, they really pick on them. But that black one, that small black one, they don't really mess with them too much. You don't have to come in. So we haven't been really getting much eggs now. We don't put any light on them or anything like that. So basically now that they're over here, they let me inside. You can walk around in that. What I do for the little babies is I give them some food inside here, and they can go up in there where the big ones can't go. Like that. They want to get in there, but they too fat to get in there. Or they don't realize they can just bum rush their way in. There go another little one. See, the last little one. The rest of them I just give them their food over here. Food mixed with scraps. Some pomegranate seeds. And just refill the water. We'll try to clean this out every other day, not every day. As they don't really drink as much or mess with it as much. So just leave a little bit of water for them. The little one, I give them some water sometimes, not all the time. Trying to get them more to coming out here and drinking with the big kids. So that's it. Some people was wanting to know, like, have you moved the little chickens? Have you moved the little chickens? So to those people that wanted to know, this is how we're actually getting them ready. We're gonna be bringing in all that mulch that's to the front. I'm thinking that I'm gonna just start dropping it back here, and I'll let them do the compost thing in here instead of me just leaving that pile out there. So probably call my neighbor about that. we got the little dump trailer. It'll take a little longer, but we can still get it done. So that's it, y'all. Thank y'all for watching the Grow Family Network. And as always, 2021 is coming. Grow, grow, grow. Peace.